What's going on, everybody? I'm Johnny Payne Sports, and I'm sorry if I got any background noise. It's icy, snowy, there's plows and people shoveling, and it's windy, so I apologize for that. And today we're going to talk about Cincinnati's cornerback, Ahmad Gardner. He's a long athletic corner who is expected to be a first half of the first round draft choice. He's one of the more instinctual corners in this draft. When you combine his instincts with his killer competitive nature, somebody is going to draft a very driven, motivated player. Gardner definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder. That probably has to do with him getting passed over by all the bigger schools in his area. He went from an underdeveloped high school player to maybe the best cornerback prospect in college in just a few years. But Gardner's body has really developed beautifully. He just seems like he's designed to play cornerback. Definitely a high ceiling player here we're going to talk about today. I can't say enough about his aggressiveness that he shows. That should help us tackling in the future. At the moment, he's not the best tackler. He's got a lot to work on, but he has the tools to be very good. I will say that. Good coaching should bring more consistency out of him. He's got the length, the closing speed. Gardner's quickness isn't elite, but it's pretty damn good. So coverage-wise, I think Gardner would be a better zone coverage cornerback early in his career, which is pretty common nowadays. That doesn't mean he's bad in man coverage. I actually think that he could develop into a top-level press man corner in the NFL. He's got the length for it. Obviously, he's going to have to keep building his body, building strength. But I think he will do just that. It's amazing how much he's developed himself already. I think he's got the motivation to do whatever he has to. Now, to be more specific about his man coverage, he gets, a bit grabby. We've seen tons of prospects with the same problem coming out of college. Most correct the problem. The other issue in Gardner's man coverage is he just gives up a big cushion at times. Now, I think most of the time he's doing that to just bait quarterbacks, but it's gotten him in trouble. That's something that I think will be coached out of him on the next level. NFL wide receivers that consistently have a cushion in coverage, it's just gonna be a long day for you. It's not gonna work. So listen, he's obviously got work to do with his man coverage. If I'm a GM of a team that runs predominantly man coverage, I'm not completely out on Gardner, but I'm probably not drafting him in the top 10. Now, zone coverage will be his bread and butter. He really excels in that department. Gardner does his best when he's able to read the backfield. He's great at squeezing routes, getting into throwing lanes. His vision and length allow him to be a disruptor. I think he also understands route concepts as well, which really helps. He always seems to be Johnny on the spot. He's always in the right place. Uses good leverage. That really opens up his game. This is a kid who's going to contest passes constantly in the NFL, I think. He's very calm, collected when passes are thrown over his head. In those situations where someone gets behind him, you really see the athleticism. He's got some makeup speed, and his long arms will be a nuisance in those situations. Some of them plays, it's just looking like an easy long pass completion, and then suddenly there's a long ass arm in the mix. All that stuff will definitely lead to good ball skills. Now, I'd like to see Gardner go to a team that runs all kinds of different coverages. But listen, the thought of him becoming a top-notch press corner really sticks with me. I always come back to it and feel like if he can improve on that, then he can really be a special corner in the NFL. There isn't many elite press corners nowadays, and they just have a ton of value. Not only in man coverage, you can use that press in a variety of zone coverages as well. Teams like Chicago still run that Tampa 2 defense, and if you can have two outside corners that come down and press successfully, Tampa 2 is still a very great defense to run. It's very viable nowadays. I'm not going to come on here and make some kind of prediction that Sauce Gardner will become a top 10 or 20 corner in the NFL. Could he? Yeah, absolutely. You never know. I will say at the moment I view him as a top 15 prospect in this year's draft. If a team wants a corner early in the draft and don't want to risk injury concerns with Derek Stingley, Gardner could be a top 10 pick in this year's draft. He's definitely got a lot going for him at the moment. He's just overall solid in every department. Length, he's fast, decent quickness, he can flip his hips, he's a fiery competitive guy, he's aggressive. So yes, give me all of that. Now, we need to see him start to clean up the penalties and refine his game and strength. If he can do that, there's no telling how great he could be, especially if he gets drafted to the right team. Me personally, I'm good with taking him anywhere from the 10th pick and back, I think I'm a believer in the talent. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I've seen a ton of people who love Sauce. Maybe you guys can let me know where you draft him. Would you draft him top 5, top 10, top 20? Let me know. And I'd love to hear comps for him as well. But anyways, thank you all for getting me to 800 subscribers. I take that very serious, and it's humbling. I'm going to try my best to keep, good quality videos coming out and keep steady content for you guys. It's not easy. This is a complete dead time of the year, especially for my Giant stuff. But thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Like, subscribe, and peace.